quick impromptu video right now. I owe you guys a Halo video. My Halo content is my marquee content, right? That's my resort stuff, the best of the best. I try to get one of those to you every couple of videos. I've been on location filming, and I have one geared up and slated, but I'm stuck at the airport right now. Listen, I'm not a fear-mongering guy. I'm not a click farming guy, but I want to have a real conversation, or at least a monologue, and dialogue me in the comments about the state of flying right now. It's really, really bad, and it's been bad for a long time. I've talked about this. Everyone knows it. From basically, it's a utility now, right? No luxury. It's basically like herding cattle. But there's something very strange, if not scary, going on right now at these airports with these flights. I've noticed it now for the last 5 weeks, and it's not maintenance issues. It's not crew problems. It's not computer systems. It's not Venezuela and no-fly zones. I'm getting the feeling that something is very, very wrong. And again, I'm not trying to stoke the fire. I'm not trying to fearmonger, but when I flew out here 3 weeks ago, flight after flight after flight after flight was getting canceled systematically, just full-blown canceled. And 3 weeks later, now when I'm coming back, same thing. American flight, canceled. Delta flight, canceled. Maintenance issue, crew issue, no. I'm sorry, the Venezuela thing was like 5 weeks ago, and that was like ordering a pizza. They were in and out in like 30 minutes. And I may not be the strongest in geography, but I'm not certain how like Punta Cana, which a lot of flights were canceled, and like Cancun, how that affects Venezuela fly zones. I'm not sure if it's threat assessment. I'm not sure if we're extremely vulnerable, but it is system-wide. It's not just Cancun. It's not just Delta. It is everywhere. But these flights are just getting wiped. I have never, ever seen the Cancun airport like this in all my years of flying here. It is standing room only. It's the busiest ever been. You can't even walk. So for the last 28 days, the last 4 weeks, that's December 30th to today, I think Maduro was captured like on the 3rd. So over this entire time, pre-Venezuela, pre-storm, the storm has only been going on for a couple of days. Last year, 21,000 flight cancellations. Flights completely canceled. This year, 32,000. That's a 52% increase. Okay, 52%. Now this one's going to absolutely blow your mind as well. What about flight delays? Delays over 2 hours. Last year, 19,390. This year, 42,840. You're telling me something's not wrong? You're telling me something is not scary wrong? I'm sorry, it is. Okay, and I think it's time that we get told the truth. Things are crazy right now in the world. Again, I hate talking about this, but we used to lie about why we're going into a country, right? Oh, we want to install democracy in Iraq, or we want to get back, for 9/11. Now we're just like, we're taking Venezuela. Stealing the oil is now the cover story. But when's the last time we just overthrew a government? Usually it's like a propaganda effort. There's like a narrative on the news. It explains it. It's like a drama. No, we're just taking it. And now we're just going to take Greenland. So we're taking Venezuela. We're taking Greenland. All this stuff is going on. I'm sorry. Something's up. I think that there's fragility in our transportation. I think that the world is a lot crazier right now than we're being told. I think we need to be vigilant. When's the last time you see me make a video like this on this topic or with this mindset in general? This is a happy-go-lucky, fun, live in the moment, have the best time ever. Really, my channel's about energy, fun, and information. Sadly, we're not being told everything. 3 weeks ago when I was flying out here, I'm like, oh, well, all these flights are getting canceled. That's interesting. Just like wiped out for the day. Not just one or two, wiped out for the day. And now 3 weeks later, same thing. Different airports, different countries. I mean, it was Punta Cana, now it's Cancun. It's all over the place. Every person I talked to at these resorts, their flight was either delayed or canceled. And I'm sorry for being repetitive, but there's something really, really, I think, scary going on. And again, I don't want to fearmonger, but I'm actually really nervous because it's so obvious. And I'm actually really upset with myself for just finally coming to this conclusion now. I think it's just because it's so blatantly obvious. It's been going on for 4 or 5 weeks now. This seems like wartime behavior, and I don't know what else to say. It's just really, well, actually I do know what to say. Bring a carry-on. Okay, bring a carry-on. And if you're timing your vacation where you only have a certain amount of days and you can't lose a day or two, I would not go. The success of my channel is based on you traveling, but really the success of my channel is based on your well-being and your happiness and your vitality and your safety. And things don't feel right now. They do not feel right, and they haven't flying for a while now. So let me know what you think. I think personally, if I had to guess, if I just had to speculate, I would say that our systems are majorly fragile in terms of electronics. I think our systems are really vulnerable. I think that this is a shadow upgrade in the infrastructure, maybe on the networking side, like the database domain side, and maybe even the planes as well. The thing that bothers me the most is just the transparency. Like, you're just gonna lie to us, you're gonna make us come to the airport, go through all the system, go through TSA, pack our bags, and then come here and then lie to us because your systems are bad, or there's a threat, or we've been exposed this entire time and now you're trying to scramble and fix it and you don't want to tell us, so you're just going to make us go through all this? Ridiculous, okay? Ridiculous. My channel is about fun, information, entertainment, and just having the best time ever. I don't like making this video, but I feel like I have to. Maybe a lot of you picked up on this already. To me, it just dawned on me right now, because I had no idea that when I came here again 3 weeks later, that they would all be canceled. Okay? I actually believed it for a while. I believed it that, okay, there was a no-fly zone, and all right, well, they're upgrading the systems, or there's a mechanical problem, or this certain company has crew issues. Come on. It's 3 weeks later, and this entire airport is canceled, whether it's American, whether it's Southwest, whether it's Delta. Every single flight. So I'm being redundant right now. What I really want to say is be careful. Be very careful. This is wartime. This is wartime behavior, okay? It straight up is. Take a look at what's going on. Take off your glasses. This is wartime behavior. And if you insist on traveling and living your life, yeah, cool. But just know what's going on. And if you are going to travel, bring a carry-on and be flexible. If your dates are hard set, if you don't have a day or two to kill because of these cancellations or delays, do not do it. Okay, don't even think about it. They're going to tell you that your flight is on time until the minute you get to the gate. This flight was never even posted as a delay. Like back in the day, they would tell you in the morning, hey, your flight's going to be delayed. So you can maybe stay at the resort longer, or you can make plans. Now, they're not even telling you. They're keeping it on time until departure time is passed. So this flight was supposed to take off at 4:25. They never delayed the flight once. Now it's like 5 o'clock. So it's really frustrating as a consumer, as a citizen who pays taxes. You know, these people are supposed to work for us, okay? Like, who are you to tell us that the information is too scary or too dangerous for you to know, okay? We tell you what's up. And it's about time for some efficiency in government. It's about time for some competency. It's about time for some truth, because we're already giving half of our livelihood, okay? When you add up like sales tax, when you add up property tax, income tax, you're giving away half your livelihood, half of your life, half of your work, your money to the government, and this is what we get? Lies? Man. So I'm not even sure if I should post this, but really what this is an update on the current situation of travel. And don't believe anything. Do not believe it's the storm. Don't believe it's a conflict with Venezuela. Don't believe there's shortages, and certainly do not believe that your flight is on time, okay? Because your flight is not on time, and the only time you're going to learn that is when you get here and it's canceled. All right, so rant over. I'm not even sure I'm going to post this. That was just very impromptu. This is not my style of video. Really, the point of the video is to let you guys know what's going on at these airports. I just had this realization now, so it's very raw. These emotions are very raw because I figured it out. Maybe I've had the blinders on for too long, but now it's so obvious. So it's really interesting how the Minneapolis flight was 6 hours delayed, and now this one is probably going to be 6 hours delayed. This one is an engine test. The other one was something else. It's really interesting. Coincidental, a little too coincidental. But what I was saying is, I just want you guys to know what's going on. These emotions are really raw for me because it just dawned on me. Maybe for someone who loves conspiracy theories and who considers himself somewhat aware and unplugged, I can't believe I believed this narrative for as long as I have, but now you just can't ignore it. So, hey, I really appreciate the feedback on my recent videos. I am going to do a Halo video, my main video, a production video on my next resort very soon. It's supposed to go out tomorrow, but because of this cancellation, it's probably going to be a couple days delayed. So I'm going to put this out and maybe even do a live stream here from the airport. Who knows? But I want to say I've gotten some great feedback on the vlog video and a couple on the tipping video, and I'm glad you guys are liking them. It's what this channel started on. It's me just taking chances and doing different stuff. And the resort content, the marquee content, the quality content, the production stuff, it's always going to be there. So if you see a couple of these in a row, James isn't changing. I'm just making more like daily content because a lot of you like that. So just understand what's going on with the channel. I really appreciate the feedback lately. Appreciate you guys clicking and just saying hello when I'm out here at the airport. It's appreciated more than you know. So let me know what you think about this, by the way. Am I overreacting? Do I need to have a couple shots of tequila and maybe a Zanny to settle myself down? Or do I have the right to be this amplified? Are things actually what they are, what I'm saying, or maybe even worse? Drop a comment below. Let me know your theory. And let me know if you've had any experiences like this over the last 4 weeks. And yes, it's been 4 weeks. Okay, I stand by what I said. I finally made it. It's midnight. My plane was only delayed by like 3 hours, but that is the problem. I just ran into my cousin who took a cruise in Miami, and he said his flight was delayed as well. I ran the numbers for the last 3 weeks instead of the last 4 because I wanted to exclude this crazy weather. And it actually proves my point even more. In 2024, this was a time when they had the Boeing scandal, right? The 737 MAX scandal. And cancellations have basically been the same in 2024, even though there was the Boeing MAX. In 2025, there was crazy weather, same amount of cancellations. And when I exclude this crazy weather, cancellations are the same in 2026 as well. The problem is grounded planes, okay? What the airlines are doing is they're making the customers stranded. They're trapping customers. The number of like 3 or 4 hour delays this year compared to 2025 and 2024, they've like doubled or tripled. So I'll try to condense this information in a chart while I'm talking to make it a lot more easy to understand. But basically what they're doing is that they are stranding consumers, and they are prioritizing cargo, utility, and commercial planes, which is very emblematic of military operations. So that was a crazy rant. I'm glad I ran the numbers for 3 weeks because it proves my point even more, and plus it just kind of cauterizes this crazy weather because that was kind of skewing the data a little bit. Maybe I've been watching a little too much Ian Carroll, probably so, but I've also been watching Y-Files and all that crazy stuff for years. The rabbit hole goes deep. There's definitely something up. If you are traveling, be very cognizant of the delays. No matter, even if your flight says on time when you get there, you might not know it's delayed until basically it's time to take off.